Hello, Tracy here from Art Resurrected. And today I'm happy to announce I was chosen for the re-envisioned Jesse James Beads Design Ambassador Program. Now what makes this different from their previous program is that Jesse James Beads are now curating mystery packages of supplies each month for their design ambassadors, encouraging us to do whatever videos, tutorials, or posts we would like. I have my design ambassador package for the month of June. Can't wait to open it up and start creating. So let's get to it. So let's open this up. Yay. Oh boy. Oh, yay. Oh, and so that tells me what I've got. So I got a mini bead mix in Blackberry Baby. Oh, that's a nice one. I do like a lot of dark colors, black tones for sure. Cha-Cha tassels in Night Blooming Flower. And new open on or after 6/16. So, well, that works for me. Let's see what it is. Ooh! Oh, Summer Fun Collection! Baby, you're a fireworks set. Oh! Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay, so I have to definitely pour this out and see what's in there. Ooh, goodness, these are always moving. This definitely looks like one of the deluxe kits. So, yeah, you're seeing more metal findings in there. Ooh, cage beads, definite. I love the red, white, and blue. Ooh, this is a new style. Oh, that's a nice little drop. I like it. Oh, and it comes in red and blue. Oh, these wonderful little, it could be firework or star type of little patterns here. Drops. How many cage beads? Oh, there's actually quite a few. Okay, so there's 5 cage beads, 2 of the flower tassels. Or I can actually start moving some of these out. I got in a sort of, not quite a navy, but just a nice deep blue. The tassels, the little fabric tassels. Then I've got the flower tassels. There is some wonderful sort of opaque blue pieces. Great little rhinestones. They're actually, oh yeah, they're like not quite a flag pattern, but there's definitely red, white, and blue elements. These will make great earrings or bracelets. These guys are definitely rolling. They're sort of like marbled or kind of like a bubbled plastic of some sort, or I should say acrylic. Okay, so then there's 2 of the reds. Oh, and there's 2 of the blues. There's opaque frosted glass. There's the rondelles with rhinestones in red and blue. Quite a few of those, actually. That's great. These will make awesome, awesome spacers. Oh, here's another cage bead. Oh, and I'm going to have to pull that little crystal out of there. Oh well, that always happens. If the crystals are tiny enough, they will definitely float around. Oh, and there's a lot of metal. Oh my gosh, this is really, really nice. And then I call these snowflakes, but they're not really snowflakes. They're just sort of like a little star pattern. They make great spacers. Get them in a lot of the Jesse James Beads strands. I wouldn't say they're a common element in the kits. So I think these definitely do create a firework element to it. These look black, but I think they're actually navy. Well, they could be black too. I mean, it's like if you're doing a theme that's fireworks, you know, having a few black beads in there will make it look like the night sky. Ooh, little metal, just nice, solid gold tone spacers. Oh, these are pretty. Okay, these are really nice. Oh, I love these crystals. They're not a rondelle. They're slightly puffed, but they're definitely gem cut. Oh gosh, I really, really, really like these. And then there's these sort of like, I want to say squiggle, but to me they're kind of like little squiggles. And these will make either great extensions either on a necklace or if you wanted to do them as dangles on an earring. Some wonderful little bead caps, some star bead caps. That's great. Oh gosh, there's so many lovelies in this one, that is for sure. Oh my gosh, okay. So I'm gonna have to decide which ones do I want to work with today. And then of course the little cha-cha tassels that I do like, the night blooming flower ones. I like these because seriously I have some summer dresses that are black with different patterning, and these will match perfect. I know I'm supposed to be thinking of like designs of what other people would like, but I'm sitting here going, these are for me. Okay, and let's open up my Prairie Baby. Where's my scissors? I'm always sitting here thinking about so many different projects all at once. And the nice thing is I know I am definitely going to have supplies left over for so many different projects. So I think I will be definitely posting more projects using these. And what's funny, any of these, once you use up the beads, I always save these later on, like this one over here, for sorting my beads later on. So like if I cut up a strand or whatever, I actually love keeping the little containers to reuse again. Ooh, I love it. These flower tassels a lot of times come with a gold cap on top, and this actually having a silver is very different. So I'm very happy about that. And I do, ooh, I like those crystals. Those are nice crystals. And then more cage beads, but this is in silver. So that'll actually work really well. I have a lot of people, a lot of times when they ask for earrings, they don't mind at all that the cage beads come in gold or silver. A lot of times I'll even get orders specifically for the gold ones, but I got a lot of diehards. They love their silver pieces. So I will definitely make some people happy by making some earrings with the silver. Oh, nice chunky crystals. Are these, I don't know if these are 8mm. Let's see real quick. Yeah, they're about 8 to 9. I'd say 8. These are like a standard 8. And then these pretty little drops. They're actually, you know, they're faceted, but they have a rounded element to them, so that makes them actually really nice and easy to use. Ooh, I like that. I like this sort of, it's not ombre, but it's just a two-tone, but it's sort of graduated. It actually wouldn't look bad with that one at all. And there's these lovely ones. I remember when they had their Nightmare Before Christmas sets, which I adored, and they had these types of tassels in the Jesse James bead mixes, and I coveted these because they look like Jack's suit. Of course, here I am in June talking about Halloween. That sounds about right. But oh, I like these. These will make great drops. Choices. Well, you know what? First off, I'm thinking I'm going to make myself a pair of earrings. And let's see, what type of crystals do I want to put with it? I could use that one, or I could even use some of the blue ones here, because there is some blue in the flowers. Choices. I might end up just doing those with these. Actually works very nice. Oh, there's little flowers. Oh, I love the enameled flowers. So enameled items, enameled pieces and jewelry are very, very big right now. That is like trending like crazy, actually. Let me see, what do I want to mix that with? I think I'm going to be making quite a few pairs of earrings if I keep this. Oh, these are gunmetal. Oh, that's great. Because, you know, the spacers normally, these rhinestone spacers typically come in gold or silver. I have not seen the gunmetal before. That's great. I do like that. Okay, choices. What do I want to work with this? Oh, they're like the galaxy beads, but they're actually drops. Oh, those are nice. Oh, I like that. Okay. Again, I gotta make a choice. This is so bad. And there's some nice gold tassels. Or, you know what, I could do some sort of element with memory wire. So if I did memory wire earrings, I don't have to have drops like that. I can do little side by sides. How many do I have of this? Oh, I do like these too. Oh, you know what? I think I might go with those. And then let's see. Not to be forgotten, but I'm putting that one to the side to work with other projects. Let's see. I do like these. You know, I wonder. Oh, that actually looks really cute. Oh my goodness. I do like that. Though I also think of this, when I see this, I think of fireworks trailing in the sky. And so let me see, what would we want to put on there? So you could do like flower tassels. I do like these. Gosh. I am a sucker for sparkle. That is gorgeous. That's bad. It's like, what is your description? My description is, I like sparkly. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to go a little bit extra and go with, yeah, I do like that. Let's see. Oh my goodness, so many design choices this time. Thank you so much, Jessie James Beads, for all these, but gosh, now I have to make up my mind. That's just, so many pretties. Okay, and I think that is a dark blue tiny rondelle. Indeed it is. Okay. And let's see here. I might end up doing jump rings, or I could do as spacers between crystals. Let's see. Now that is sort of a gray blue. I do like it though. This is definitely more of a nighttime blue. Of course, you know, another thing I can always do is add some chain reaction. Let me see. I've got some off to the side, and I've got to pick the right color. Okay, so I have some red chain reaction. I have white, and I have blue. Now, I think right now, because I'm going with gold tones, I can maybe save the blue for another project. Now, these did not come in the kit. It's because I'm a huge fan of the Jessie James Beads chain reaction, and I'm always buying it. It's really bad. And I like the ease of use. It's one of those things that when I create, you know, if I want quick and easy bracelets or quick and easy earrings, elements, all kinds of stuff, I can definitely go with some chain reaction and create it. I don't know, I could just stick with what I've got right here. So let me get some head pins and some pliers and let's get to it. Okay, I've got some 4mm jump rings right here that I can definitely use, and I think I have, yep, okay. Also have some 5mm ones off to the side as well that I can use. Head pins, eye pins, and we need some earring wires in gold. And the nice thing is while I'm using these type of earring wires, I like these a lot because they're actually gold plated. The reason behind that is people will have less allergies if you're using something that is actually silver or gold plated. I know a lot of Beetalon's products and a lot of the Softlex items that, you know, basically all the partners with Jesse James beads and their different items that they have are, their companies they work with have a lot of stuff that they keep in mind people who might have allergies and want to make it fun and happy for everyone. So we don't have any issues. Okay, gosh, those are just really, really pretty. I do like those a lot. Sparkle, sparkle. Oh, where's my trimmings? No, I don't have my trimmings container for right now, so we're just going to put it right there. Now, you're going to notice that when I do my loops, I do them a little different than some people. I tell everyone, you find a way you're comfortable with making your loops, and you do it that way. Because I've known some people who tried their darndest to do it the way a teacher taught them, and it just didn't work out for them. So you always, you find a way that you're the most comfortable with creating jewelry, and you stick to it. If the teacher tells you it's not right, well, if it works for you, and you get the loops you like, that's for you. Make it happy. That's one of the things I think. When you put good and positive energy out there into your jewelry, it's going to reflect in how, you know, when you talk about your jewelry, if you really enjoy it, you're going to talk about it in a way that you're just excited. And I think that's really important when you're creating something, that you're putting your heart and soul into it and your happiness. Oh, I just dropped that. See? It is not a video with Tracy if she's not dropping beads or bead supplies. Now, I am a firm believer that you go to your artwork to vent. So if there's times that you're feeling frustrated, I would say break out a canvas or some paper and paint away or sketch away, and or sometimes I go in the garden. I will garden all my frustrations out, and it makes me feel a lot better working in the garden or scrubbing down a countertop. Sometimes it's just something where you can be productive about something, make yourself feel happy. It's a good type of happy, nice, exhausted happy. And I'm definitely thinking pretty fireworks. Though I know for some people fireworks are not fun, but I do like fireworks, I will say that, but they do make silent fireworks, which I think is actually pretty cool. And I think if more of us get involved with that, I think more people will have fun. I always thought it was interesting that that's available. Okay. And where is... Okay, so let's see if we can actually fit that. Sometimes there's a little bit of, from the casting process, you'll notice that there's a little bit of metal still stuck in there. So what you do is you can just kind of poke it out a bit with your little pliers. And it's basically whenever you're casting metal, since my mother was a silversmith, she called them sprues, anything left over from the casting process, and you have to remove it, otherwise your piece of metal will never be completely finished, and sometimes you can have raw edges and you want to remove it, and it always happens. I mean, it's there is no piece of metal that is coming straight out of a casting process without some of that. So okay, let's see if I can actually slip this earring wire into this. It looks like I can, but I just have to finagle it a little. There we go. Okay, push it tight. And there's our first quick and easy earring. And let's go ahead and do that with the second one. That one's perfectly clean. It doesn't look like I have to remove anything, really. Let me just slide that in there. Oh yeah, that one I didn't even have to wiggle around at all. Okay, so that pair of earrings is done. Why don't I temporarily, I can move some of these off to the side, have to put them in the container. I'm loath to do that though. I find them so pretty. Sometimes I have, this is a bad habit of mine, I will leave on my table or my workbench loads of beads just because I like looking at the colors. It's just an enjoyable bit of sparkle. And I have to go back and then clean it all up because it's just, there's just too many beads everywhere. Okay, so my idea, oops, there I am, dropping stuff. My idea of using the spacer as a connector, or as a connecting element, isn't going to work. It's going to have to go up and down like this because there's only enough room for one jump ring to go through it. And if I were to use it as a connector, I can't. So that's fine. We will work around that. I do like these little ones. Oh my goodness, choices, choices. Now I'm back to choosing again. Isn't that awful? Okay, let me try a design style. May or may not work. I don't know. That's what happens when you're designing on the fly. You're not sure. And it's one of those things that you just got to try it out and see how it works. Actually, I do like that. So okay, we're just going to go ahead and do that. So it looks like today I'm surprisingly enough just doing earrings, but I've got plenty of supplies, oops, for many more projects. And I can definitely create necklaces, bracelets, more earrings if I wanted to. That's bad. That's one of the things that I'm always happy when I get bead mixes from Jesse James Beads, and it's not just because I'm an ambassador for them. I became a fan way before I was ever an ambassador, and it was one of those things that, it's the color combinations, it's the energy that the company has. It's, they're a small business, and it just makes you want to work with them and order for them. Now, whenever you see me collecting these pieces, that's a long enough piece, I can turn it into a head pin later on. So I'm just saving it for later. So once again, bend it back, roll it forward. That's what I'm comfortable with. You might not be comfortable with that. That's perfectly fine. is my loop correct, or did I get a little too excess? And that's fine. Whenever I have excess wire, I'd rather have excess wire than it be too tight. And in this case, it works out fine. Okay, so we gotta trim up this other one. Go ahead and roll it back, roll it forward. And keep in mind, I've been doing this, I'm not kidding, since I was a child. My mother was a accomplished jewelry maker in her own right, not just silversmith. She worked with semi-precious stones. She made her own cabs. I was sitting in the corner buffing cabs for her. She found out that if she wanted to, she could work on jewelry around me, no problem. She just had to give me a project. It could be sorting beads. It could be polishing pieces. It could be making necklaces out of old beads that she didn't want, or maybe she was, because after a while she started to get to trust me, trust my color coordination. And she was like, it's okay, you can go ahead and have that. And there was no problem. So if I want to, I could add a jump ring. Let's see. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? So that when you add an extra jump ring with different designs, instead of just using the head pin, you're allowing some movement. And one of the things is, if you put it straight on a head pin, there's a chance this piece, with the hole being so close to the actual crystals, it'll flip up and it'll catch when you're wearing it as a pair of earrings. When you put a jump ring on there, you're giving a swing point, and it's going to allow it for more movement. So not only is it going to dangle nicely, but it's going to be less inclined to get tangled. And there we go. That was quick and easy. I really like these. I think I'm actually going to wear these on 4th of July. That or one of those red flowers, because I love the red flower tassels. Seriously, I am an addict about those flower tassels. I'm so bad. It's like chain reaction and flower tassels. Those are, oh, and boho beads from Jesse James Beads. Those are some of the ones that you're going to see me. You can't get me away from them. It was bad. I met actually Sarah James at one of the bead shows. This was in Oakland in 2019, and she's an absolute sweetheart. And she had all these wonderful beads and all these different selections that were available. But sure enough, there I was gravitating towards the boho beads and wondering, did she have extra chain reaction? And oh my goodness, it was bad. It was bad. And I bought so many beads and so many kits. It was, my pocketbook didn't like it, but I was sure, I was pretty happy myself. So there we go. Alrighty. Oops, moving my mat around here. Okay, let's see if my original idea of using the Blackberry Baby with these little gold spacers, that actually, I do like those. This is bad. I can't say that I like everything, but yet I am. Saving those snippets for later. And again, this is definitely a case where I want to use a jump ring. The reason behind it with these is the cha-cha tassels have, oops, I cut not enough off, so that's okay. The cha-cha tassels, because their loop on the top is actually kind of small, you definitely want to use a jump ring on that. I mean, you can also wire wrap. Do not get me wrong on that. You can definitely wire wrap those in place as well, but as long as you get a good grip point where it's catching onto it, and so that this way you don't have a case of it flipping, as I had noted before with the beautiful star crystals. I say star, but they're flower. flower, firework, whatever you want to call them. They're pretty. That's what I'm calling them, pretty. I swear I have the case of the giggles today. I am just too happy about beady goodness. That is definitely an issue. It's like whenever I've gone to different bead and gem shows, and I'm just like giggling with happiness because there's just so many beads and so many pretties. What am I saying? I'm like that when I go to any art show. Art supplies, beads. Oh my goodness, I'm happy. I'll be down a paint aisle giggling at the thoughts of what I could be painting. Then again, I'm like that in stores when there's different holiday decorations. I am all about decorations or grab bags. This is where, Jesse James Beads doesn't know that they've made my day with it being that they changed the ambassador program, because before we used to be able to pick what we wanted each month. And it was a smaller amount, actually. We didn't get as much as we definitely get now. And it was nice, don't get me wrong, it was really nice, but you knew what you were getting because you ordered it. I love the idea that they picked it for us, and I have no clue at all what I was getting. And in fact, it was like, I was so excited. It was silly. I was just giddy. The idea of getting a mystery set that I just get to work with and try to combine and create some goodies didn't just make my day, made my month. So definitely happy about that. Okay, so my third pair of earrings is done. And let's see, what did I want to do about these little guys? So first off, we're just going to go ahead and attach them with the 4mm jump rings, and then the little dangle. Kind of makes me think of flowers cascading in a garden. I don't know if any of you have been around. I know these are black flowers, but they make me think of almost like night blooming jasmine. And sometimes when you're out there with night blooming jasmine, the little petals and the flowers will sometimes drop, and I find it beautiful, and the smell is just wonderful, and it's just definitely one of those happy little moments for me. Okay. Now, one of two things, I can do a drop on the top, or I can go ahead and if I wanted to, I could create dangles that drop along with it. Oh, I do like that. Okay. All right. Let's see. How many pieces do I want to have dropping from that? Do I want to do it as singular, or I can do a double? I actually do like that. Yep. Okay. So we're going to change it up just a little. Just wondering. That might be a bit much, but I definitely do like the crystals drop. Yeah. Okay. Now, whenever you're doing a loop very, very close to a crystal, you want to make sure you're not crunching the crystal. And what I mean by that is you can actually damage your crystals. So you kind of want to make sure you got a nail or even a little bit of your finger where you're bending it towards it, but you're keeping the wire actually from completely touching the crystals, which means they're going to rotate a little bit on the wire. That's okay, as long as the wire loop on the top is closed. you're good. But you just want to make sure you don't close it too tight so that there's tension or that the crystals actually get damaged, because we definitely don't want that. These are just too pretty. Okay, now because I do not, oh, see that one I was so careful about not going towards the crystals, I actually bent it a little wrong. So we just got to fix it with our finger. There we go. Now I can't put the loop through that. That's going to be a little too tight. So what I can do is I can do two types of loops. So I'm going to use two 5mm, and then I'm going to use two of the 4mm. There's a method to my madness, I swear. So we're going to put that one there. And we're going to hook it on. You know what? Actually, so what I'm doing, I just realized something. If you've got a piece of metal and a crystal hanging right next to it, there is a chance that they can hit each other a little too much, especially with movement, especially when you have a pair of earrings and somebody's head's moving back and forth. The crystals can pop off, or not pop off, be damaged. So just string it on there, close it on up, hook it on, and we're done. We're going to repeat it on this one. So once again, put the 4mm on here. Then we grab our 5mm, open that up. Always remember with your jump rings, side to side, not like that, side to side. This way you don't distort the jump ring. So once again, hook it on. There we go. And we put our wire through, close it on up, and we're done. I've got 4 pairs of earrings, a short period of time. Here we are, beautiful ones from the combination Blackberry Baby and the Baby You're a Firework set, and then also the Cha-Cha tassels, of course. We cannot forget the Cha-Cha tassels. Oh, my earring wires got tangled. So I like to call these little firework drop earrings here. Got those. And we still have all of these goodies left. Well, I hope you enjoyed my unopening and spontaneous tutorial. Many thanks to Jessie James Beads to this wonderful, wonderful selection of items, and I hope to be using this up in other tutorials and posts throughout the month. If you enjoyed my little video here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay safe, stay crafty, and I will see you next time.